So in this question of paper 1 of May-June 2019, this is the question 23. So I think this question was kind of confusing, and as requested, I'm doing a review of the solution for this question. So as you can see, we have two circles here. Here we have a radius of 3, and the big one is radius of 6. So we have two radius, two circles, and we have to find this region and this region. So the area of those region will be equal to k pi. We have to find the value of k. Okay, so one thing before we begin, you guys need to know, how do you find area of a sector? You have to find this by the angle divided by 360 times pi r square. This is area of a sector. And what else do we need to know? That should be it for now. So the main idea here is, since we have two p's we need to find, we find them separately. So for the purple one, we can find this pretty easily. So you can write down, this is area of A for this purple one. How do you find area of sector? You will just take the angle, which is 60 degrees over 360 times pi r square. R is 3 square. So if you simplify, that will become, this is 0, 0 cut out, divided by 6, that will be 1 over 6. This is 9 pi over 6. Simplify 2. This is divided by 3, you will have 3 pi over 2 centimeter square. So the area of this purple part will be this one. This is part 1. Okay. So now let's move on to the other part. So now we have to find the area of this blue section. So as always, we will do this piece by piece. So first thing we can find is we can find the area of this outer layer. So how do you find the area of this part? Let's say this is my big circle and this is my small one. So first thing, let's find the area of this part, of the whole outer layer. So how would you find that? You would just take area of the big circle minus area of the small one to find this part. Okay, so let's say this area will be equal to, this is part 2. So area of big circle is pi r square, it is 6 square minus pi r square for the small one. So that will be 36 pi minus 9 pi. That will be 27 pi centimeter square. This will be the area of that region. Now if you observe, we have to minus this part. You have to take out this part so we can find this blue region. So how would you find this part of the area? So there will be a few steps. So let's go to number 3. So to find this part, as you can see here, which is this, we have to minus this, right? So to find this, we need to find the area of the sector, the big one, minus the area of the small sector. As you can see, if you take the big one minus the small one, you will have this remaining. So let's do that. So what is the area of the big sector? So it will be 60 over 360 times pi r square. R square will be for the big one, minus 60 over 360 times pi r square for the small sector. So if you simplify, that will become, so 1 over 6 times 36 pi minus 1 over 6 times 9. This will become 36 over 6 pi minus 1 over 6, it is 9 over 6 pi, which becomes 36 minus 9, that will become 27 over 6 pi. So this area for this region becomes 27 over 6 centimeters square. Now the next question is, from this I have to minus, so we take the big one minus this one to get only this one. So let's draw this here. So for only this one, for only this side, for the required one, so without this part, so only this, so So for only this part, we'll have to take number 2, so number 2 here, minus number 3. So this is numbers, so 2, 3, 2 minus number 3. So 2 was 27 pi. Number 3 was, if you simplify by 3, you will have 9 over 2 pi. So that will be this area. So let's simplify by 2. That will be 54 pi minus 9 pi over 2. So what is 54 minus 9? That will be 45. So 45 over 2 pi centimeter square for this part right here. So now the area we need to find is this part plus this part. So let's do that. So let's use a different color. So required area, so shaded area that we need to find. So this one is number 4, will be this one, the first part, the purple one plus the blue one. Purple was 3 over 2 pi plus this one, which is 45 over 2 pi. If you add them, that will be 48 over 2 pi, which becomes 24 pi centimeter square. So now if you compare with this k pi centimeter square, so k pi, value of k should be equal to 24. And this is question 23. I hope that was somewhat helpful. As always, for any question, always begin step by step and see how you can derive each part to find your